What do you guys think about Browns signing center Brian Allen? He was with the Rams, started 32 games. He was a starter in a Super Bowl win. So he's already got one over on the Bengals, so that's nice. He was a Pro Bowl alternate just a couple years ago in 2021. What do you guys think of the signing?
I guess like just the first thing I took out of it when I saw the news was, man, they don't want to risk the same thing that happened last year. That's what I took away from it. We had so many injuries at so many different positions. Posick was out, so to me, I took this is just more depth. And then it's not even just like a body. You know what I mean? This is a guy he's bringing like Super Bowl pedigree, another guy that has championship, mentality to the team. So I loved it. And I'm guessing, you're not paying this dude a ton of money. You know what I mean? So if, God forbid, there's an injury to Posick, this guy can slide in. And I liked it. It's a good pick.
I mean, you got to remember, like, when Posick came in here, he was signed just to be a depth piece. Correct. Because Nick Harris was going to be the starter. He goes down, was it the first play of the preseason?
Preseason, yep.
And then Posick comes in and just does nothing but get graded the third best center in the league that year, and then gets extended. Now he's the starting center. So I never let any of these be like underestimated, in my opinion. I mean, Brian Allen could be a very crucial piece to the offensive line this season, depending on how things go. We don't know, but even if he is just a backup depth piece, that's a great one to have.
Yep.
Well, and we talked about needing to add quality depth on the offensive line.
Yep.
Like the depth really got tested last year. Yeah. We're playing with guys who maybe like shouldn't even be on an active game day roster at tackles and stuff like that. I think it was 2 years ago, or was it last year? I can't remember, where our center was like a 4-string guard for a couple games. I can't remember.
That was 22.
Okay, yeah. So
Freeholt
or whatever his name was. So you can't ever get. It's never bad to add quality depth. It's not just about having guys. It's about having guys that if their number's called, they can still go in and perform. Like, you want your backup. He might not be able to play at a consistently high level like an everyday starter, but your backup, it shouldn't be a drop-off. It shouldn't be, this is our starter, and next guy off the bench is a practice squad player.
Right. Yep.
You know what I mean? It should be a guy who can still come in and give you solid. He can come in and spot start for you a couple games a year if he needs to, or something like that. And it's not going to be a huge drop off from the starter. He's maybe not as consistently great, but he can still play at a high level in spurts. And I mean, the guy he's only a couple years removed from being a Pro Bowl alternate, starting for a Super Bowl team that ran the ball well, by the way. So to me, it's a very, very good signing by the Browns. And I think you saw with this offseason, in this free agency, and we're going to get into the draft, it wasn't even so much about fixing like the team now or the core now. It was depth and future.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Completely agree.
You know what I mean? So I think it's a great signing by the Browns to get a guy who's been in the league, played in a Super Bowl, all that good stuff.
Well, this is what having good consistency, in your front office and your coaching staff and all that stuff gives you the luxury of being able to do, is learn from your freaking mistakes, or learn from things, not even a mistake. Like last year, okay, we had injuries. That's not a mistake, but it's something that happened. But you have the same front office coming back saying, okay, let's address it so that if we run into this situation again, now we know how to handle it better and all that kind of stuff. Because, like the first year we saw them go hard after the offensive line.
Yep.
And then it was hard after the defense. Like this front office, they're not perfect. No front office is perfect. Right. But this is what Browns fans are not used to, having consistency, where it's, hey, this is what we tried before. It didn't work. Now we're trying something different, and this is working. And it's like, this is cool. I just love what they're doing right now.